Welcome to the channel, Jaden Chase. Now, it seems as if Noel Maitland is still seeking sympathy from the state, with lawyers still seeking special motions for bail. Now, of course, Maitland has stated that him being away from the family is causing issues for his youth. And of course, with it soon being the Christmas week, and of course, Christmas being seen as a holiday for families, of course, he would hope that some kind of conditional bail could be granted to him so he could, quote unquote, be with his family. To what some are saying that, what about Miss Lug? Her daughter won't be spending Christmas with her family. There has been no closure for Miss Lug and her family, seeing that nobody has been recovered. And even though law enforcement, of which Noel Maitland was a part of, is stating that he is indeed responsible for the death and the cover-up of Miss Donaldson, he has refused to even tell law enforcement where the body is. And some have stated that it is all in the attempt to seek bail. To which the judge has already pointed out that at no point in time, no judge on the island of Jamaica would grant Maitland any type of bail. When his lawyers pointed out that he was a member of law enforcement, the judge said that that was used. The knowledge and the training given to him, paid for by taxpayer dollars, were used to perpetrate the crime. Oh, what going on this day and age? Where criminals, whether either convicted or on trial, feel as if they can then spin the story and become the victims, become the individuals who are being wrongly treated. I mean, I don't know for the lobby groups, or where the people talk about the lobby groups all the while. Truth be told, these groups help to balance the scales, so to say. Just like Indicom. You know, crime and violence is what it is on the island. But Indicom is just that a thing there that individuals don't cross over the line. Because we see the situation of what it is. Very stressful situation. Sometimes those lines seem to be blurred when members of the security forces are carrying out their objectives. So of course you have things like Indicom, where check and make sure say this wasn't just an individual way cross the line. So of course you have lobby groups. Remember, we have seen individuals who have been wrongfully placed in certain situations. And maybe if there were lobby groups in those situations, the state wouldn't get it wrong. But based on evidence in this day and age, and how quickly law enforcement can now gather evidence in cases like Noel Maitland and the murder of Donna, law enforcement has gathered the necessary evidence. And this was an individual who was a part of law enforcement. Some said that is why it even takes so long for key pieces of evidence to be retrieved, to which law enforcement has, of course, denied. But remember what happened when Miss Lug made the first report, and the fact that she had to make another report, and the fact that the case was transferred from where she placed the report. We don't have to talk no more about it. Now, of course, speaking of evidence, there's no doubt in the mind of the prosecutors, the family, or even individuals just look upon the case if Noel Maitland will be convicted for his crimes. The people are still saying though, M0ther, tell the family where the body there so the family can have some closure. And if him indeed try to maintain innocence, so him can get bail, based on what say I go on now, we don't see that. We don't see no bail being granted. The people are saying all them do are put the family through another ordeal after having already taken the life of Miss Donaldson. Now him have the family I go through another whole scenario. Remember, charges have been brought against Maitland for stopping a lawful burial. Meaning that the system, the law enforcement, the prosecutors believe that him have the vital information needed so that the body can be retrieved and that the burial can take place. And them say him nah give up the information. And them charge him feet. This is not mere speculation. And the people are say, yeah, he might know the body there. Him get charged for that too. And this individual still feel like say, them are going to give him bail, conditional or otherwise. Some also point to the fact that film sentence now going to be like Russian Barnett, who has since, it is said, baptized while behind the bars. But he never waste the court time. Different if I want him say something take place and not never go so. But he did plead guilty and never waste the court time. This individual got through a whole heap of issues with the court. While the court already point out, say, based on the evidence, the murder trial never start. And the judge say, based on the evidence alone, no bail can grant because this individual beyond guilty. This individual is so guilty that he obstruct a burial by withholding information where him clearly have. Now, and the other story is making headlines today. Now, I know what take place with the Sagicor group of companies and the Milton sisters. But the vice president has now been charged. And her sister, who was the manager for the Legani branch, has also been charged in a multi-million-dollar fraud case. Now, the attorney representing Alicia, Bert Samuels, says the two cases are not linked. But hear what? It is still a fraud charge in relation to a $661,000. Remember, for US, a Sagicor, more likely, I go to US. Of course, I'm not going to hear what I go on, and then we'll contain the reasoning. Look and listen.
Yeah, I just want to make a correction to the uninformed social media groups that have been putting out that our client has been charged in relation to $65 million or multi-million dollars. The fact is that all the charges for Mrs. Moulton White concerns $661,000. $661,000. Nothing to do with any multi-million-dollar fraud. With arrangement, we went to the fraud squad this morning, and our client has been charged. I was placed immediately on the record that I am alarmed at the basis on which she is charged. I wish to refute any allegation of criminal conduct on the part of my client, and I'm anxious to go to court and help to show the innocence of this young professional who has been drawn into this matter. As I've said before, we're very concerned that she has been charged in this way because she has maintained her innocence at all times in this matter.
And these are very, very serious charges. They're saying that she, based on these charges, they are really saying that she was complicit.
Oh, yes, and that is, we've not been able to see on what basis. We were very open to police. We gave all the information we had, and they decided to prefer charges. And we intend to file a civil action in terms of her reputation being injured, etc. It's going to be a war in the court, I must tell you.
It's strange. Oh, the people must say the line and the dialing and where we see being talked about in certain aspects of the music. And of course, we see certain people being accused of being part of in certain places on the Jamaican island. Is only the main focus because things like this have been taking place in the corporate world in Jamaica for quite some time. However, it is not regularly talked about. It will become a news article here and there. This is now the story of the hour, of the day, maybe of the week, next week. Very few people can even tell us them they even hear about it. And of course, things like this are done to maintain the business. And of course, by law, most deposits up to 1.2 million Jamaican dollars is insured. But this is a clear scenario of Uptown being involved in the very same type of crime and violence that we see take place in the inner city and rural Jamaica. And of course, dialing make it look away and affect businesses in Jamaica. For true, just like how we hear the state say. But when these institutions and the vice presidents and the managers of branches do it, it's even worse for business. And it make it look away more internationally. These are the institutions where big businesses are going to do business with. Big businesses now come in at the island and do business with individuals in some place now, in the bush in a rural Jamaica. We have a smartphone, a nice car, and a 2-story house probably still not painted. And them places I'm going to do business with. You talk to me. Do you think about these two individuals, two sisters from the same business place, being caught up in the situation? And to the reason again, of course, live, love, and prosper, and stay tuned. Remember to share the video, like the video.